Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talk English World. I'm Sarah, and I'm so glad you're here.
And I'm Mike. Today we're talking about one of the most useful listening skills, listening for key words.
This is such an important skill because in real English conversations, people speak fast and use lots of words.
But not all words are equally important. Some words carry the main meaning, and some words are just connecting words.
Exactly. Key words are the important words that tell you what the conversation is about. If you catch the key words, you understand the message.
So let's talk about different types of keywords. First, nouns. Nouns are things, people, or places. They carry important information.
For example, if someone says, I went to the beach yesterday and saw dolphins, the key words are beach and dolphins.
Those nouns tell you what the story is about. You don't need to know every word, but those nouns are essential.
Second type of keyword, verbs. Verbs tell you what action is happening. They're super important for understanding meaning.
For example, I bought a new car versus I sold my old car. The verbs bought and sold completely change the meaning.
Right, so always listen for action words. What is happening? What is the person doing?
Third type of keyword, adjectives. These words describe and give you more information about nouns.
For example, I have a big problem versus I have a small problem. Big and small change everything.
Or she's a confident speaker versus she's a nervous speaker. Those adjectives tell you completely different things.
So when you listen, focus on nouns, verbs, and important adjectives. Those are your main keywords.
Let's practice with some real examples. I'm going to tell you a short story, and you should listen for the key words. Here's the story. Yesterday, I had a very stressful day at work. My boss called me into his office early in the morning. He told me about a big project that needs to be finished by Friday. I felt worried because I have a lot of other work to do. However, my boss said he would help me and give me extra support. By the end of the day, I felt much better. I realized that the project was not impossible, it was just challenging. I went home feeling hopeful about the future.
Okay, let's talk about the keywords in that story. What are the main keywords you heard?
Well, the first keyword is stressful day. That tells us how the person felt.
Yes, and then boss, that's an important noun. Who is the story about?
Right. Then project, that's the main thing happening in the story.
And what about Friday? That's a keyword because it tells us the deadline.
Exactly. Friday is important. And other keywords, worried, help, support, hopeful. Those are feelings and actions.
So if you caught those keywords, stressful, boss, project, Friday, worried, help, support, hopeful, you understood the main idea of the story.
You didn't need to catch every single word. Just the key words gave you the full picture.
This is why listening for key words is so powerful. It's efficient and effective.
Let's do another example. Listen to this short conversation between two friends. Hey, how was your weekend? Oh, it was amazing. I went hiking with my friends on Saturday morning. We climbed a difficult mountain trail. It took us about 4 hours to reach the top. When we got there, the view was incredible. You could see the whole city from up there. We had lunch on the mountain and then came back down. I was so tired, but so happy. That sounds wonderful. How many people went with you? There were 5 of us total. Everyone had a great time. We're planning to go again next month. This time, we want to try an even harder trail. That's so cool. I wish I could go with you. You should. Come next month. It's really fun and a great workout.
Okay, what are the main keywords in that conversation?
Well, the setting is important. Hiking, mountain, trail. Those nouns tell you what the activity is.
And the actions, climbed, reached, had lunch, came back down, those verbs tell you what they did.
The descriptive words are important too. Difficult, incredible, tired, happy, great, cool. Those adjectives tell you how things were.
And numbers are always keywords. 5 people, 4 hours, next month. Those specific details matter.
So the overall story is the person went hiking with 5 friends, climbed a difficult mountain for 4 hours, and had an amazing time.
You got the whole meaning just by catching the key words. You didn't need to understand every word they said.
Now, let's practice with a more challenging example. This is a news-style story about a business. Listen carefully. A new company called TechStart just opened in downtown Seattle. The company focuses on artificial intelligence and machine learning. The founder is a woman named Dr. Jennifer Wong. She previously worked at a major tech company for 15 years. The new company currently has 30 employees. They plan to hire 50 more over the next year. The company's main product is an AI software that helps businesses analyze data more efficiently. Several major companies have already expressed interest in using the software. TechStart received $10 million in funding from investors. The CEO expects the company to be profitable within 2 years.
That was a lot of information. What were the main key words?
Company name, TechStart. That's essential information.
Yes, and the location, downtown Seattle. That's a keyword.
The founder's name, Dr. Jennifer Wong. That's important.
What about numbers? Those are always keywords. 30 employees, 50 more, $10 million, 2 years.
And what is the main product? AI software that helps analyze data. That's a keyword phrase.
So if you caught those keywords, you understood. A new company in Seattle called TechStart, founded by Dr. Jennifer Wong, makes AI software, has funding, and is growing.
You see, even a complex business story becomes simple when you focus on keywords.
Now let's talk about how to find keywords when you're listening in real time.
That's the practical question, right? How do you know which words are keywords?
Here are some tips. First, listen for words that are stressed or spoken with emphasis. Native speakers naturally stress key words.
Second, words that are repeated. If someone says a word multiple times, it's probably important.
Third, listen for words that come right after question words, like, what did you do? The words after that are usually keywords.
Fourth, numbers, dates, and names are always keywords. People speak those more carefully.
Fifth, look for words that introduce new information. Words like, actually, by the way, or the main point is, those signal that a keyword is coming.
And sixth, if you hear a word you don't know, but is clearly important, write it down and look it up later. It's probably a keyword.
These strategies help you filter out the noise and focus on what really matters.
Let me give you a practical exercise. I'm going to read a short paragraph, and I want you to identify the 5 most important keywords. Here's the paragraph. Sarah started her new job at a marketing company 3 weeks ago. She works as a social media manager. Her job is to create content for the company's Instagram and Facebook pages. She spends about 3 hours every day designing posts and writing captions. So far, she really enjoys the work. Her team is supportive and friendly. The only challenge is that she has to learn new software and tools. But she is determined to master everything within the next month. She believes this job will help her build a strong career in digital marketing.
Okay, what are the 5 most important keywords?
I would say Sarah, job, marketing company, social media manager, and Instagram and Facebook.
Those are great. Those keywords tell you everything. Who, what job, where, and what she does.
Some people might also include determined because that shows her attitude and motivation.
Absolutely. Keywords aren't always just nouns and verbs. Sometimes an adjective that describes someone's character or attitude is a keyword too.
So there can be some flexibility in which words you consider keywords. The important thing is focus on the words that carry the meaning of the message.
Let's practice one more time with something more conversational. This is a dialogue at a restaurant. Hi, do you have a table for 2 available right now?
Yes, of course. How long will you be waiting?
About 5 minutes. We're expecting one more person.
No problem. I'll put your name down. What's your name?
It's James.
Perfect, James. I'll call you when your table is ready. It should be about 10 minutes.
Great, thank you. Minutes later.
James, your table is ready. Follow me, please. Here's your table. These are your menus. Your server will be with you in just a moment.
Thank you so much.
Okay, what are the main keywords in this restaurant conversation?
Table for two, that tells you what the customer needs.
Name, James. That's important for the reservation.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, timing keywords.
Menu, server, restaurant vocabulary keywords.
So the whole exchange is customer wants a table, leaves his name, and gets called when it's ready.
The other details don't matter as much as understanding the main action. The customer is getting seated at a restaurant.
Before we wrap up, let's talk about how to practice listening for keywords at home.
Great question. Here are some practical ways to improve this skill.
First, watch English videos or TV shows. Pause frequently and ask yourself, what are the keywords in what I just heard?
Second, listen to English news. News is perfect for this because news stories are organized around main points in keywords.
Third, listen to the same content multiple times. First time, catch the main keywords. Second time, catch secondary keywords. Third time, try to understand everything.
Fourth, keep a keyword notebook. Write down new keywords you hear and group them by topic.
Fifth, practice with friends. Listen to them speak English and try to identify the keywords they use most often.
These simple practices will transform your listening ability over time.
So, let's recap today's episode. We learned that listening for keywords is a powerful skill.
We learned that there are different types of keywords: nouns, verbs, adjectives, numbers, names, and dates.
We learned how to identify keywords. They're stressed, repeated, or follow question words.
And we learned that you don't need to understand every single word to understand the message. If you catch the keywords, you understand the story.
This skill will help you understand English conversations, videos, podcasts, and real-life situations much better.
Your listening will become faster, more efficient, and more confident.
So the next time you listen to English, don't stress about every word. Just focus on the keywords. Let them guide you to understanding.
Thank you so much for joining us on Talk English World, episode 180. I'm Sarah, and I had such a great time with you today.
And I'm Mike. If you found this episode helpful, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube.
Subscribe to Talk English World so you never miss a new episode. We publish new content every week.
Share this video with a friend who's learning English. Together, we grow.
And please tell us in the comments, which keyword listening strategy will you try first?
We love reading your comments. They motivate us to create better content for you.
Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep improving. You are doing amazing work. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone. See you in the next episode. You've got this.